All right, in this video, I'm gonna help you identify your client delivery struggle, all right? So first thing that comes to mind, and this is probably something that you're not thinking about, is are they bad leads, right? Did you sell people into the program that you shouldn't have sold into the program? Or did your team sell people into the program that shouldn't have made it into the program? Because if that's the case, it's a really simple fix. You, as the closer, or your team, you say, hey, this is an application process. This is what we're looking for. If the person doesn't meet this criteria, probably not going to be a good client for us. And they're going to cause issues on the back end when we're trying to deliver our services. Okay. So that's the first thing I would look at. Second thing I would look at, and this kind of coincides with the first challenge, is are your prices too low? If your prices are too low, it's not going to be incentive enough for people to follow through and actually utilize the service. So a simple fix to a client delivery problem is increase prices. People show up and get more excited and they actually get the job done and the results are better. All right. Next one we got here is, do you see a consistent theme amongst the clients that are struggling? Is it they always struggle with nutrition? Is it they never show up to their accountability? They never check in? Is it, they never do their workouts? If you see a consistent theme, it probably means something is broken in your process, right? If you have 1 out of 100 clients that struggles with checking in, it's not a process problem. But if you have 80 out of your 100 clients that always struggle with checking in and never get it in on time, means you probably have an issue with your check-in process and it needs to be fixed. Okay, so if you see any consistent themes, understand that is probably a process issue and needs to be fixed. Okay. Next one we got here is, if you have a team of assistant coaches or even just one assistant coach, are they doing their job? Are they a good coach? Did you, miscalculate their coaching skills? Did you not train them well enough, right? I would take a look, if you do have a coaching team, at the coach. Are they a good or bad coach? Yes or no? Second question I would ask myself is, are they following the process? Yes or no? Third question I would ask myself is, did I not train them up enough on a certain area or skill? Yes or no? And then proceed forward with whatever you find out. Okay. Next one I have written down here is lack of info, or taking on clients that are beyond your scope, right? So this would come back to a sales process. Are you letting people into your program that are beyond your scope of practice? And the reason this would be is you're looking at the dollar sign instead of actually looking at helping the client, right? And I'm going to be honest, I've done it before. Okay, I've let people in that I knew I probably couldn't help. Maybe I can help them, and then ended up being just a terrible process because I really couldn't help them, and I was really just looking at the dollar sign. Okay, and I'm being honest, I've done it. Yeah, I think being transparent is good. Okay, so if that is the case, stop doing it, right? Stop taking on those clients. And if you want to take on those clients, then get the information, get the training, improve your skill so that you can actually help this individual. All right. Next one I got is, you have too many clients and not enough assistant coaches. Maybe you're an individual right now and you're doing everything in your business, and now client delivery is starting to fall by the wayside because you have so much responsibility and you don't have any other assistant coaches. Or maybe you do have assistant coaches, but you don't have enough and all your assistant coaches are overwhelmed, and now client delivery is starting to slip. Okay. The last thing you want to be is understaffed, especially when it comes to the results of your clients. All right. And that's what I got. Yeah, that's what I got for client delivery. So those are the certain areas that could be struggling. That is how you could fix those areas. Next one, let's talk about retention.